Okay, got a couple of things we need to get done this morning because it's snowing like crazy, and it's January 22nd. Is that right? No, 23rd today. And this is one of our first snowstorms in a while. It's just been a long time since we've gotten any snow. So I'm gonna tease my son a little bit today, and we're gonna do a couple of things. I'm gonna teach him how to take care of the snow the old-fashioned way, with a shovel. That's right, people. We're gonna do it with a shovel. And I wanna make sure all the chickens are back in their coop, because I wanna take the puppies out so they could play with us. Just get out a little bit and play in the snow. So hopefully all the chickens are back in their coop. Hi guys, we're gonna play soon. Oh, the goats are wet and yucky looking. Are you guys all in here? Oh, look at my herd. Oh, they're so pretty. You know, I talked about my sapphire gray chickens, and here they are right there. And this is the Brahma that the egg came from when I incubated this chicken right here. So, and then these are my Easter eggers. They do look like little hawks. They're so cute. Just go back in. No, I don't want you out. My Rhode Island Reds, aren't they pretty? Someone trying to lay an egg. Oh, that's exciting. This is right around this time. I feel like I should maybe watch her. Maybe I shouldn't watch her. Maybe she needs some privacy. No, but get back in. Come on, get back in. It's winter time. What's wrong? Ragnar's so handsome. We've had him for 2 years. Hey. You can see little Red. And so when we bought her from her owner, she was a triplet, so she was really small, and you can see her nose is kind of crooked. Like, I don't know if she was laying funny inside the womb or what, but she's got kind of a crooked nose. She's usually an alpha goat around here. She rules all the other goats. She doesn't like the other females to get away from anything. And then Ragnar is the sire. So these two kind of hang out all the time together. But she'll be having babies. And the thing about Red, we've had her have 2 sets of kids now in the last 3 years, and she always goes into labor like at 2 in the morning. It's awful. I like it when goats go to labor at like a normal decent time. Like normal time. I don't know, 5, 4 o'clock. Hey, you sound sad, like you have a sad story. But she always has babies. One time we had this really bizarre thing happen. I don't know if you guys have had this happen before with your goats, but she had her baby, and we had this other goat that was just mean. Her name was Freya. So she looked like an old German girl, and she was part Savannah. And she when Red had her kid, Freya started to she stole her kid. So I think me and Mark, we were sleeping. I think it was like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and it was getting really crazy and loud, and we thought, oh, she must have had her baby. And this baby's just crying and crying, and Freya has the baby with her, trying to get this baby to latch onto her. She wasn't pregnant. She wasn't due or anything. And it was so crazy that she wanted this baby. And so we had to lock up Red and the baby, and Freya would jump up on the gate and try to yell and get mad at Red, and Red was so scared, and it was really weird. I have never had that happen before. But I went and picked up Sage, and I had Everest in the car with me, and Sage got in the car and she's like, then we're just driving away. You know, I'm just going. I'm out. And then Everest, I guess, snuck into the gas station without me knowing. Because he's like old enough, he has his own money, you know, and it's just, he went and bought a cherry pie for like 50 cents. And completely forgot him. I was literally driving away. And my daughter saved the day. She says, Mom, I think we need to get Everest. You totally forgot him. Actually, what did you say, Sage?
I said, I think we ditched Everest.
And then Everest was checking out, and he actually saw us leave.
Yes.
Everest, what was going through your mind?
I was wanting the cherry pie.
Just wanting the cherry pie. And then you're like, where's my mom going?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna run into town and get a few things, but yeah, you can tell I'm a really good mom, and I never forget my children, and we have a lot of fun. They have to keep me accountable, have to keep me on track, huh, Sage? Okay. I guess I went to go get my daughter from work. I'm not sure what we're doing here, but I guess this is what we're doing. The heck, babe? Mark. There's a sign in the diesel that says drive like... Well, you want to turn it around, Ev? Honey, you're crazy. Well, those are the two ranges that we're actually keeping. So clearly we're having fun with them, and they've been really fun to have around. These children have loved it. Mark has loved it. He's not a child, but you know, he has loved it. Well, we got both of the dogs out. We're so excited to see what they're gonna do. We're gonna have them round up the chickens. I'm a little nervous because Daisy could be a little rude and want to chase them and bite them and just be kind of a rude dog. Oh, she's so cute. She's being a good girl, huh? These chickens are like, I'm not sure. Brownie is like a loner. She's a good girl.
Good girl. Teach them. That's right. Good.
And we've had puppies before, and she's either taught them a lesson, and see how she just, the girl's kind of like, oh, she might be my older sister. But Brownie doesn't necessarily like to rambunctious too much. She likes to, oh, look how good they're just following. Brownie.
Doesn't realize that he's going to end up in a pile of snow buried next to him.
Oh, Aspen's like a protector. Look at that. She's like actually protecting you. Oh, we got too many. Those naughty dogs. See, Brownie knows. She stays right in the yard.
Oh!
See. So the neighbors' dogs started coming out, and there's like, Everest, better knock it off. And I don't know the neighbors' dogs. Everest. So I just want to make sure, like, I don't make anybody mad, you know?
Down. Brownie? Down. Come on.
So, and Brownie's, oh my gosh, you stop it. I don't even have gloves on. I can't even kick your butt. You know, when I was younger, I loved shoveling the driveway. In fact, my parents would stay in and they always just knew that I was going to shovel the driveway. So convincing Everest to shovel the snow took some time. He's kind of spoiled, I think. Yeah, he's pretty much spoiled. And he is easily distracted, so he's always constantly looking for something else to do other than what I tell him to do. I don't know if you guys have kids like that, but here we are. And maybe that's why I forgot him at the store. Just kidding. I love him. All right. Well, now he says that he's going to shovel the snow, so let's see if he actually does it. Okay. It's looking pretty cleaned up, Everest. Good job.
She said she was going to teach me how to shovel, and she has done absolutely nothing.